So it was 21:10 here, and the next day was my practical exam. So I was preparing from one day before exam, so it was quite scary for me. But I started with the project, that is my Faraday laws of electromagnetic induction. But then I got bored, so I just switched to the experiments I have been allotted, and I have been allotted like 3 experiments to write there in the exam. I already practiced the experiments in school by performing them, but to write the theories and procedures, everything I have to revise it again. So I was just doing that, and then I prepared for my Viva. I just watched a Viva questions video on YouTube from Arvind Academy, and that was quite easy for me. In the middle of preparation, I just fueled myself with a Red Bull. Then I started the Viva again. So the Viva preparation plus experiments plus project revision, everything took me like 4 to 5 hours in total, as I have started the preparation one night before exam, and I was writing it on my notebook in case if I have time, so I will revise the studied questions in school. And I actually learn things by writing only. For some certain chapters like moving charge and magnetism and matter, EMI, I have revised the notes again, and I studied the theories again, because the chances of these chapters to come in Viva is high. Then I just packed my bag, took all the notebooks and pens, and just went there. So this is me after school in a park with my friends, but my friends are not visible here. So the question is, how was my experience? So let me tell you, I was panicking a lot before the exam because this was my first practical exam. So I thought it would be very hard for me to answer the questions, but it was easy. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube about the practical, and I was really scared about what will happen to me. But the teacher was actually sweet. She asked question very calmly, and we were not panicking after reaching there. And I think it depends on teacher to teacher. So what she did was checked my manual and project, my index and everything, then took my Viva, and the Viva was based on your project, and I have completed my project very carefully. So make sure to study your project very carefully, and here are my Viva questions. Now let's come to the experiment part. The experiment part was not very strict because the teacher was not actually checking things very properly, but she asked some questions regarding the project to the students reaching on their desk. So make sure to study the experiments very carefully. Just after my physics practical, I had my bio practical on 23 Jan. So I woke up early on 5 to 5:30 a.m. and I started my preparation like 3 hours before my exam. So I did my allotted practicals. I studied my project on evolution very carefully again, and studied the spottings and their characteristics and their identifications. So it was really cold, so I didn't take a shower and wash my face instead. The question is, how was my experience? So honestly, it was not good, as I actually prepared the things, but when I reached there, I panicked a lot. I was actually shaking, and the teacher was asking me in a manner that she was confusing me. Like the question was divergent evolution. I answered her, and she was saying like, are you sure?" And I was so panicked that time, and I said, "No, I'm not sure, ma'am. I cannot recall that," and that's where I messed up. So eventually, I answered two of the total questions she asked, and I was so scared. She was actually staring at my soul. So that's it for today. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.